Let me unmute. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. Let me get my ass over here to the screen that I'm supposed to be in. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's going on, everybody? I am just clicking on shit. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Real Queens Real Talk. I am your host, of course, Auntie MoMo. Can y'all hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Auntie MoMo on the mic. What is y'all gonna do? Okay, can you hear me? All of that good stuff. If it seems like am I talking loud, y'all?
No.
I feel like I'm talking loud just because I'm congested in my head and I got these earphones on. Well, welcome everybody. We back Sunday night. We're here again. Chop it up. Y'all already know what we here to do. Shout out to everybody. The 9 that's already in the building. Armani Sage was here before we even started this thing. Shout out to you, Armani. I sure enough appreciate you. What's going on to Brittany, Opulence Prime, of course, JW. JW gonna be here if ain't nobody else here, okay? Liver of Life. Now you ain't too early, babe. Well, you was too early then, but we here now. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody has had a blessed and prosperous weekend. My son is running up and down these goddamn stairs like he paid rent. I swear to God. Big ass, foot ass little boy. Hopefully everybody has had a blessed and prosperous weekend. I think Sir Neil will be back in just a minute. I don't know if he done fell off or what the hell done happened. But what's going on, everybody? First, before we get started, what is everybody drinking? I'm drinking water and I got tea.
I got V8 fruit juice.
V8 fruit juice. Mizzle, what you got? Mizzle must be doing something we ain't got no business, child. Okay. Anyways, y'all, there you go. Look. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage. All right now.
I'm drinking Berry Punch Mini Maid.
Oh, that's that good. Oh my gosh.
See, Walmart didn't have hardly no type of juices.
Water and eating pineapples. That's what I was doing earlier, Armani. Now, Armani, I don't know if you male or female, but you know, I stays up on the pineapples because if you female, you already know. Well, if you know what the pineapples do to do for that coochie too. Okay. I'm just saying, if you know, you know, and we're gonna leave it at that, child. For the females that don't know, you need pineapples.
You better ask somebody.
You better ask somebody, okay? I'm about to be 42 and a cookie stage point fleek, okay? Shout out to pineapples, y'all. Anywho, Mizzle. Yeah, we already said what you're drinking on. You drinking on some berry. You ain't got nothing clear up in that berry punch. Just straight berry punch by itself. Mm-hmm. Okay, you say you being good today on a Sunday. You being saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit on a Sunday. I ain't even mad at you. All that is.
I ain't have a choice in the matter. Rona forced me to be sober all week. So my liver is happy.
I'm sorry, I'm coughing, y'all. I swear to God, it ain't the Omarosa. My sister got the Omarosa.
Had it.
So
I'm over it. But
we gonna dodge your ass like Lil' Kim, goddamn it. That's all I'm damn.
You know what? It's all good. Because the person that gave it to me, she lucky I didn't lose my sense of taste. That's all I'm saying. Because if I could not feel the spiciness hitting my mouth, we was gonna have problems.
I think you would be able to feel the spiciness anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, you would still be able to feel it. You just wouldn't be able to taste shit. It just be hot to the above. Just burning for no reason.
Then what would be the point?
Yeah, I would just be burning for no doggone reason. I hate it when I pray to God I don't ever lose my taste buds again, but I done been really sick before and I lost my taste buds and I really thought that I was just gonna die. But when I wake up, what's going on, Joseph? What's going on, nephew? I do the black people test every morning when I wake up just to make sure that the Omarosa ain't got me. Baby, I spray my little Bath and Body Works, reach over, get a little chocolate. Okay, I'm good. And do like this.
Yeah, right.
On both sides, okay. I'm good. I'm straight.
That don't mean nothing if you got the chills.
Okay. But luckily I have some some at-home tests that I bought from a grocery store. You know, they sell them over the counter. So I keep them in the house anyway. I took a test.
Sold out over here.
Let me know what you need, sis. I'll send it to you through the express mail.
You send an express mail, I get it tomorrow? Or no, it'll be Tuesday.
You gonna pay the shipping fee? You gonna
Nope.
words. You ain't gonna pay the shipping fee to nigga. I'm gonna send it regular mail. You gonna get it regular. I send it to you, but you can get it first class.
You know how expensive it is for express mail.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna pay the shipping fees, shipping fees, and I send it to you. Auntie Mama, Happy New Year. I'm good, blessed, not stressed. Waist is getting smaller, booty getting bigger, hair getting thicker. It's beginning to be a whole lot of mo, and that's all I can say about that. I'm good. I appreciate you asking. Topics. What is we getting into tonight? I was trying to stall a little bit, give Samir a little bit of time to get back on here. But let's see what we're gonna get into tonight, y'all. Some quick updates. We got Sidney Poitier. Lord, somebody go around there and check on a few that we got left. Because Sidney Poitier done passed away. We just found out about Bob Saget, too, child. As well as all the men in the Ahmaud Arbery trial have been found guilty. Topics we gonna get into tonight, y'all. These hood rat gangster probably out here fucking on some scamming ass rich ass niggas was out here. Got caught with a Rolex and cash stuffed in their cooch cat. They got caught for that. A high school teacher was caught on camera fighting a student. He was fired for that. There was a woman in Texas that took her son through a drive-through COVID to get a drive-through COVID test, and she stuffed him in the trunk. We're gonna get into that. Jim Jones said his mama taught him how to tongue kiss, y'all. Y'all know we had to talk about that. Taco Bell, of course, got some new crack wings. Whenever it's a new food that come out like that, I call that the distraction. That's a distraction by the white men to take us off task of what's really going on, which is on roast. We're going to get into that. And then we are going to end it with Would You Rather? Okay. Let me catch up on these. Baby sis, rocking that fuchsia. Listen, I was just saying.
Thank you, Joseph.
Is ratchet.
Yes.
My sister's yes. I love my sister. She ratchet. This one here, and then my other baby sis that y'all see all the time. They're my two ratchet women. My baby sister, she's just crazy. Her ratchet is a different kind of ratchet because she like crazy ratchet. My baby, which is this one's twin, but this one and then baby sis Angie B. They're my two. I can understand they ratchetness, but them heifers will wear a bonnet outside the house in a mini and dare a bitch to say something to them. That's my sisters and I love them. Bob Saget, yes, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me share this screen with y'all real quick. I don't know if y'all heard about it because Brittany say she's 29. Ew.
Happy birthday.
Go Brittany, it's your birthday. Go Brittany, it's your birthday. Go Brittany, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
And I disagree with your assessment of me. I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you was crazy. I said the one that looked like you was crazy.
Okay. I'm not ratchet either.
Yes, you are.
Ratchet-ish. Not all the way.
You are
Richie-ish. You can take me to fine dining and I know which spoon and which fork to use. That other one you can't take nowhere.
You still rich.
You know what?
You still rich.
Watch, when you see me next week, I won't have this fuchsia bonnet on my head. I'm going to have fuchsia hair.
Tomato. Potato, bitch, you're ratchet. You
love me.
I love you. Yeah, see, you took the word right out of my mouth. You took the word right out of my mouth. That's right. Drinking dance Mizzle. Yes, Alki is a twin. That's my baby sis.
Yes, I am a twin. I am the older twin by 5 minutes. And 5 minutes.
Not finna say it's 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. Why y'all think she's cute with the bonnet on? She's cute because she looks like me. I'm just saying. She's cute because she looks like me. Even with the bonnet on, with her ratchet ass. Y'all, Bob Saget was found in his hotel room. They just announced this on TMZ or whatnot. Dead at the age of 65, found in his hotel room. If y'all don't know who Bob Saget is, that means that y'all lose these new millennials probably still got Similac on your breath and you don't know what the hell is going on. Got lit all up in your bobs. Bob Saget was the daddy from Full House, y'all. Everybody and their mama.
TV dad.
The TV dad. I ain't gonna lie, I love me some Bob Saget too. I loved him and of course Uncle
Jesse.
Uncle Jesse, baby. I was just gonna say Uncle Ricky Child. Uncle Jesse.
Everybody loved Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse was fine. Uncle Jesse was fine.
Now that he done gotten older too.
He got that old man fineness, that old white man fineness to him, like one of them little silver foxes or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talked about her last week.
You already yes, child. You know we had to start the new year talking about Betty. Lord, y'all know when Betty Fume is?
They already had it.
Was it televised?
I don't think so. But no, they had a wake and everything. I got a news alert for it too.
You got it, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what one of the Olsens.
You gotta do, yes.
You gotta do, yeah. I was just telling my kids about TGIF.
No.
TGIF was the shit.
That was the shit.
It was, what was it? It was Family Matters, Full House. What else was it? It was always just a lineup of different stuff. Even if it was like Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
That was my show right there. I used to love me some doggone. Man, Uncle Jesse is fine. Like, Uncle Jesse can probably get it. I don't know if he know what to do with it, but he can probably get it.
No, because he dated Taraji P. Henson for a minute.
Sabrina, Step by Step. Come on, my old heads. Y'all better come through with these shows.
Yes,
come on, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now, the new Sabrina that they got for these little youngins, they don't know.
It's on Netflix.
Opulence. You better come on with the show, sis.
Dinosaurs. I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
I'm the baby. Yes. I used to love that. And Sister. The youngins don't know about Sister. They just know about Tamira from being on The Real.
And they know Tia from the game.
From the game, yeah. That's where it all started for. You know what? I never really understood the concept of them being twins like that, like how they met up like that. I've always thought that was really stupid because you know how they met like randomly in a mall or something like that. I always thought that was real stupid. Like y'all could have did better than that.
I feel like
the projects. That was my shit. What was you gonna say?
I done forgot.
My wife and kids. Y'all better come through with these shows. Oh no, and dinosaurs, baby. The dinosaurs.
Live her life. Look, smart guy too. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. He's a smart guy.
Smart guy. That was the right there.
Yes.
Did y'all know I was way older when I found out that he was actually their little brother? I didn't put the two together. That
I didn't either.
And was the little brother. I didn't get that.
It wasn't until I saw Tia and Tamara on an episode of Smart Guy, and like they had all three of them on the screen together, and I'm like, hey, they all look alike.
That does make sense. I didn't get that. So y'all, let's get into some topics that we're gonna get into tonight. Sidney Poitier has passed away, died at the age of 94. If you don't know who Sidney Poitier is, let me pull up something. I just had.
Guess who's coming for dinner?
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of the youngins don't know who he is. He's like a pioneer in Black culture. Hold on, here we go.
Oh, he was in The Jackal with Bruce Willis and Richard Gere. Y'all never seen that.
Heat of the Night. In the Heat of the Night was one of my favorite shows that I used to love watching growing up. I would watch that either with my grandma or I would watch that with my mama. I used to love watching In the Heat of the Night, and he played on there a few times. But Sidney Poitier, he was In the Heat of the Night, that was 1967 when that came out. But he insisted on the movie being filmed in the North because of the incident in which him and Harry Belafonte were almost killed by the Ku Klux Klansmen during a visit to Mississippi. That's why Sparta, Illinois was chosen for a location of filming. Nevertheless, the filmmakers and actors did venture briefly into Tennessee for the outdoor scenes at a cotton plantation because that's where no other similar cotton plantation in Illinois could be used. Portier slept with a gun under his pillow during production in Tennessee. He did receive threats from local racist thugs, so the shoot was cut short and production returned to Illinois. That's just some of the shit that you mean, Lord forgive me, not say some of the shit, but he was a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? He set the bar for the actors that we see now, which a lot of the millennials know now, like the Black Panthers and everybody that's that's big and that's famous now. I remember him, like I said, I just remember seeing him in the Heat of the Night. That was my grandmama loved doggone in Heat of the Night. Shout out to you, Grandma. That's the one thing that me and her did was sit up and drink us some tea or make some toast and a boiled egg and we'll watch In the Heat of the Night. But do y'all youngins know who Sidney Poitier is? I can't hear you, Jacqueline.
I wasn't saying nothing. I was just shaking my head.
Oh.
No, they don't know who Sidney Poitier is.
Yeah. I was about to cry when I told her.
I'm surprised half of the young ones even knew who Betty White was. So
Betty White was in with the black folks. She was in. I mean, Betty White was known. That's why I said y'all ain't gonna put Betty White's funeral on TV so we can all she kicked it with all of us. Betty White was invited to the barbecue without even, you know what I'm saying?
She didn't even need the invitation.
She didn't even need the invitation.
She was just nice enough to ask for one, though.
What's your thoughts on the Mizzle?
Sidney Poitier, I would say I gotta look at his catalog again because, to be honest, I think I remember some of them movies and stuff that he did, but I don't think I remember most of the stuff that he did because I mean, 35 now. I don't know. Maybe I was too young to even remember what lineup he did. But it is. I do know his name though. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yes, it was sad to see that. But at the end of the day, yes, he gave us inspiration. He does inspire the newcomers, the people who's in Hollywood now, the black actors and actors. Most know who he is. Most know how he did his shows and stuff like that. And they inspired. Like somebody said, he inspired Denzel. So it's like, you got to pay homage to the people who came before you. And this guy, rest in peace to him. More powers to him. He gave us something that make us know of history. And like I said, I got to go back in his catalog because I might probably remember seeing his face in movies, but I just never registered his name because I was probably too young to even know who he was. But I know his name. So rest in peace to him.
If you like action movies, Mizzle, watch The Jackal.
Okay, yeah. I like action movies.
So rest in peace to Sidney Poitier. To me, that just makes me feel old, child. That shows me right there that I'm getting old because I remember seeing him growing up. So that just makes me feel old as hell. He inspired Denzel Washington. Yes, I heard he was Bohemian. Yeah, I knew Sidney. I love Buck and the Preacher. Yes, that was another old movie that he played in.
Come holler at me when Lamb Chop dies.
Child. I'm just thinking about who else we got left. We still got.
I was just telling Mama.
Gibbs
I was telling Mama we need to wrap up Morgan Freeman.
Child, if Morgan Freeman passes away, I just don't know, Lord. I just don't even doggone know.
Me and Mirsad saw The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard last night. Morgan Freeman is in that, and like you remember his deep, sultry narrative voice. Mm-hmm. It's like it's still narrative, but it's not like deep anymore.
Yeah.
No. Don't go yet.
We're the last of a dying breed. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, no, not Morgan, baby. If they take Morgan out, I just don't even doggone.
Oh no.
I don't doggone know. I don't know. Y'all, the next thing we're gonna get into, another quick update. All three men in the Ahmaud Arbery case were found guilty. I mean, not guilty. They were found sentenced to life. Only one, William Roddy Bryan, was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole. I believe he was a gentleman that was filming. I bet that bitch wish he would have just sat in his house and ate his doggone food, because now your ass is going to jail and you didn't even really commit the murder. You was just a part of a heinous doggone crime. But all three of their asses is going to jail. Let me see the real quick article on here. Today, Judge Timothy Walmsley sentenced Travis McMichael and his father, Gregory McMichael, to life in prison without parole in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Walmsley sentenced William Roddy Bryan to life in prison with the possibility of parole. In the case, I think many people are seeking closure. The mother, the father, the community, and maybe even parts of the nation. But closure is hard to define and is granular, is a granular concept. It's seen differently by all depending on their perspective and the prism of your lives. Now, what do y'all think? I'm glad that they all got sentenced. I don't feel like does the one that got sentenced with the possibility of parole, does he have to do like 25 years first? And then he might end up getting paroled?
Yeah. I don't see him getting out before he needs to be carried out of in a pine box. Mm-hmm. And that's only because of like so much national attention surrounding it. And granted, 25 years from now, the people that was involved in the case might not be around. Hell, his parents might not even be around 25 years from now. But I know I plan on being around. Mm-hmm. So if I got to go down there to make sure Brody, William, whoever never sees the light of day, damn it, I will. But yeah, he has to serve at least 25 before he's eligible for parole. I just hope he drops soap multiple times.
What's your thoughts? Answer Liver of Life's question. Liver of Life's question say, okay, listen, am I ignorant? Just for filming, does he deserve to go to jail? What are your thoughts on that, Mizzle?
I mean, when you hear about guilty by association, I guess so. I mean, at the end of the day, he was part of it. He did film the crime. I mean, life with the pot. I think that's what they probably gave him parole, because he didn't involve in the killing. But at the same time, he still was there. It's just not no different from anybody else who would get jammed up for doing something, be accessory to a crime when you're there. So sometimes you may get just as much, or just probably a little bit, or just as much punishment as a person who did the crime, because you was there. And unfortunately, it sucks, but that's the rules. That's the law out here. That's why. Listen, you want to be part of the crimes, you better make sure you were ready to do the time. That's what I'm saying. You got to make sure you're ready to do the time, because it will happen. And it is whatever. I was like, listen, y'all always involved in this heinous crime. Y'all didn't have no business trying to do something to that boy, whatever. And y'all look all hideous in the picture anyway, so you need to go to jail.
Right.
And that's what it is. I mean, I didn't watch none of the parts of the trial, but at the same time, like, I was keeping my hopes up, but I wasn't trying to keep my hopes up, because you know how these things go. It could go on one or two ways, everything. And I was like, when I heard that the sentences and what they got sentenced, I said, okay, all right. I mean, it's still a long one. We still got a lot more to going. I mean, more people should have went to jail when they got out, but it's a start. So it is what it is. Now, the guy filming, he was a part of guilty by association. Next time, don't be part of something that you're not supposed to be a part of, and you ain't get ready to do at the time. That's why people who think it's cute hanging with the gangs and stuff like that, and hanging with posses, because once you get caught, yes, sometimes they may be lenient because you was involved, but sometimes they're not. So it is one of those cases that wasn't lenient towards him. Yeah, 25 or possible parole, he could get out, but the other two, no, they in jail.
In my opinion, I feel like, yes, he should go to jail for filming, because you had every opportunity to call the police. You had every opportunity to try to intervene and try to stop. I get that they got a gun and all that. I mean, I mean, let me take that back. Maybe not try to intervene, but what was the point of you actually? What's going on, Sir Neale Boo? What JW say? Anytime there's a crime where someone dies, everyone gets the same charge, even if all you did was drive the getaway car, unless you
get a deal.
unless you get a deal. Exactly. It's like you what were you filming it for? What was you gonna do with the recording? Like what was you filming it for? You chased after them and was recording it. If you didn't have no plans of turning it into the police, then what was the point of you even recording it in the first place? That's what I feel. That's like cruel and unusual type shit. So I feel like your cruel and unusual punishment with that should be you should go to jail for that. Yeah, you didn't directly do anything, but at the same time, you didn't directly or indirectly try to help in that situation either. That's just my thoughts on that. Sir Neale, you came right on time, baby bro. We can't hear you. You muted.
I'm sorry. What's the topic now?
We are talking about the 3 men that were sentenced to life in prison for Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah. I don't know if I have damn them to hell. So that's how I feel about it. So that's why I don't feel like I should say anything, because they were what they did is what they deserved. And I don't want to be insensitive, because a lot of these white people like to be insensitive towards us. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be insensitive towards them, if that makes sense. Just because you did me wrong, I'm not going to do you the same wrong. But you know what the fuck you did. So I'm just leave it at that.
Well, they going to jail.
Jail.
And like I said, I don't know how long homeboy got to do before he actually is up for parole. Hopefully he doesn't actually get paroled. That would be nice. But like Baby Sis says, there's probably not a possibility the fool is going to end up making it out in 25 years.
Auntie, one thing
happens anyway.
Auntie, one thing that we are foolish for Black people, we forgive. And we forgive a lot because that's in our nature. It's in our melatonin to forgive. I'm not gonna forgive this nigga. I'm not gonna forgive him.
Well, hopefully in 25 years he gets a judge that feels the same way that we do, and they don't forgive him, and he stays his ace behind bars. Moving on, y'all. The next
being forgiven, Sir Neale. I'm sorry, Nikki. I don't forgive. I don't know what you're talking about. Forgiven, Sir Neale. That's clearly some California stuff.
Yeah, it's an option.
That's clearly California stuff.
No forgiveness. Yeah, no forgiveness for me either. It's about doggone time. Make an example out of all of them. Yes, exactly that. I'm glad the judge didn't punk out and didn't take, whatever role he felt like would have made him look good. Whatever. I'm glad he did what was right, and he's seen what really was going on. What they did was cruel and it was heinous, and they deserve to go to jail. They deserve to
jail. Can we give a round of applause to the judge, though?
Absolutely. Thank God for the judge. Like I said, about to make me smoke a square, and I don't even smoke. I know that's right, Oculus. But thank God, like I said, that they are all going to jail. Now, what part of jail they go to, I would be curious to know. I hope they go into Gen Pop. Or even if they don't, if they happen to, stay in seclusion, like Derek, like Derek Chauvin. Either way it goes, I hope when they do go to prison that it is not a nice situation for them, like not comfortable for them at all.
Not easy at all. They need to get
the godly thing to do, right? Yeah, it's the godly thing to do. Absolutely, you can forgive somebody, but still not not necessarily wish them well.
Forgiveness is God's job, not my job.
Oh!
I hope they go up under the jail. Exactly that part, opulence.
What,
All right, y'all. So moving
what
on.
under the basement? What is under the basement?
Hell. Moving on, y'all. The next thing that we're about to get into, I'm going to share this screen with y'all real quick. These two, I'm going to show y'all some ratchets. Y'all want to see some ratchets?
Yes.
2 women were arrested for allegedly hiding cash and a Rolex watch in their vaginas.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
How?
So let's listen to this. Hold on. Listen to this. Neighbors, these 2 ladies put their little kitty cats through hell. Okay, 2 women were arrested for doing some sick-ish. According to Fox News Las Vegas, Nikki Grandel and Stacy Johnson were each hit with the charge of grand larceny and were arrested on January 2nd. Authorities said the 2 ladies met the victims on the Caesars Palace casino floor. The 3 decided to take the party up to the victim's hotel. The victim took a bath, leaving $6,500 in cash rolled up in a rubber band and a Rolex watch inside a duffel bag in the room with the 2 women. The victim said he couldn't find the item a short time later. Police did a body search of Stacy and found the money bulging in her pants, the reporter said. She initially told police she had placed the money in her vagina, but it had fallen out. Nika denied taking any items from the room, according to the police. Upon her booking in the Clark County Detention Center, officers conducted an x-ray on her and found a Rolex watch in her vagina. So really, truthfully, honestly, yeah, I guess the one who dropped the money up out her stuff, I blame you. I blame you, and I blame you for not having good Kegels because you do not have a strengthened pelvic floor muscle. You caused for the evidence to drop out, and now because you can't hold your stuff, I'm going to jail. I'm saying if I was a homegirl, I'd be mad. I'd be real mad. Bitch, I told you to practice your Kegels. What you think I've been telling you this whole time? P and stop. P, stop, hold it for 10 seconds. P, stop and hold it for 10 seconds. You don't learn. You don't learn. Sis, I'm gonna start with you from a woman's point of view. What do you think about this whole thing? Would you be mad at your home girl?
Yes.
We had a plan. We trying to get these scam. We trying to get these little scamming dudes and whatnot, and you and your loose goose done got us caught.
I can't with you right now.
I'm just saying, I'd be mad.
I agree with you. I'd be like, bitch, you had one job.
Yeah, one job.
One job. And you got the easiest job. I got a Rolex up my hoo-hoo, and I'm holding this bitch tight. And I get caught because of you.
All the germs. You know how bad that is going to throw off their pH balance?
I mean, just reading the story, I feel like I got a track infection right now.
I'm just saying, because money, as we know, is already filthy and disgusting. Then a Rolex on your wrist, you know, there's skin cells, there's sweat.
I mean, honestly, good on the girl for even agreeing to put the money up her snatch in the first place, because I'm just thinking there's fecal matter on the money, there's drugs on that money. I know New Year's Eve weekend, I was doing drugs.
Homegirl, so I know we die together. Bad girls for life.
But nah, I'm totally mad at you because I got caught because of you. I'm holding metal in my vagina and I get caught because of you. When we get out of jail, I'm whooping your ass too. You gonna get it in holding. When we get out, because I'm probably gonna bail you out, I'm whooping that ass again. What?
Mizzle, you get a call from your home girl, your your good best girlfriend. She call you 2 a.m. Mizzle, I'm in jail. Girl, you in jail for what? I can't talk about that right now. I need you to come bail me out. You go down there and pick up from jail. She tells you she got caught because the water cash fell out her lady part when she was trying to hit a lick on this old dude at the casino, what is your first thing you gonna tell her? You muted. You muted. You muted. We can't hear you.
I said, first of all, I don't bail nobody else, so let's get details. Listen, we ask me one question before we go somewhere else and ask better somebody else. If I put my money up for someone, I gotta make sure you're innocent. And the fact that y'all went to somewhere to freaking steal for someone, which y'all could have just got some sex and just get the money out of the words. Like, you had to do all of that. You already went in this guy's room. Like, come on now. It's like, nah. And then you gonna tell me you hit some watch in your vagina? And then the girl who hit money in her vagina too, I was like, you could have just did your bra. Like, you had a bra on. You had nothing else. You already got the money. So what the hell why y'all putting in the vagina? Like,
well, I think she was thinking about if they were to like catch her and pat her down, they won't be able to find it that way. That's why I think why she put it
I know.
up there.
I think that's why they did it, because they want to go down there. Down there. But still, like, so they got caught because he reported it that it was stolen. It's like that.
Well, no, I'm guessing he must
have. I said, like, she got away with the money, and they gave away the money. How in the bar would no be no difference if he was not going to report that he got stolen? Unless he said whatever.
I'm thinking that maybe when he got out of the shower, he must have noticed, like, hey, my stuff is gone, or somehow or another, maybe stopped them some kind of way, and was like, got the police to stop. And I'm just guessing that maybe he ended up catching them before they were able to get away. There was some police or some security involved because they are at the casino with them already being working girls. I'm sure it was easy for him to flag down a security guard and be like, hey, these hoes stole my money. And she probably had on some little tights. And like they said, they seen a little bulge. And they were like, oh, she got a bulge down there. Is that her tuck coming out, or what's going on? So like you said, they wanted to check and see what was going on.
Listen, if I find out that story, if I went down there and bet her out and find out the story, I would say, this is the end of the friendship. We ain't doing that.
That's it.
That's it. I'm not talking to you anymore. Like, you're just dumb. And like, it's just dumb. Sir
Neale, are you going to go bail your homegirl out? You're muted. You're muted. You gonna go bail your homegirl out? She's like, I need you.
I'm only gonna. I will. I will bail my homegirl out.
You'll bail her out with no.
I'm not gonna bail out no trash ass gator mouth ass. Oh. But my homegirl, she getting out.
Good for him for catching them in the act. People need to stop stealing for real. People will especially out of Walmart. I have so many friends and family that have worked at Walmart.
Auntie, can we talk about Walmart? My bougie ass don't go to Walmart. I only go to Target.
Depend on how I'm dressed.
Man, fuck Target. Fuck Walmart too. But I'll shop at Walmart before I shop at Target. Unless I get a Target gift card.
I don't go to Walmart at all.
I love Walmart. I don't care.
Wait, see, this is what we had. This is what we need to have the conversation.
I'm with Sir Neale.
I don't go to Walmart.
It just depends on how I'm dressed. If I'm feeling cute, if I'm feeling bougie, then I'm gonna go to Target. But if I got to hurry, get in, get out, get what I got to do, then I'm finna go on here, run my cell phone up here to the little Wally girl, get what I gotta do. Get what I got to do. But yeah, y'all, watch out because they out here, they scamming. This is what they look like. This one got eyelashes that's about to take her away, the white girl, and then the black girl ain't got no edges on the side. So if you
can somebody say something about her bang right there?
Got the swoop. I worked the self-checkout at Walmart and they hated me because I'm gonna catch you. I wanted all my bonus money. Brittany. It's been 17 years since I shopped there. You're not gonna treat me bad and keep spending my money there. Listen, let me tell you. This is what I do. I go to the Walmarts where it is in the white part of town. Or I go to the Walmarts where I'm not gonna lie. I mean, call it what you want to. I don't go where the hood Walmarts are. I don't go there just because I know that the chick at the checkout, either the chick at the checkout or the chick that's doing the self-checkout, one of them is gonna have an attitude. And the way my mental is set up, you and your attitude gonna get all this smoke. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be careful. If like
her bang.
Hold on, but then again, like I said, if I'm dressed cute and I'm feeling myself, especially if my hair is done and my makeup is done, I'm going to Target. Yeah, it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive. That's why you go when your cornelius is right.
Can you please address her bang though?
What we gonna address with child? Half of it's there and half of it's not.
Can somebody address her bang? I'm not.
It's a swoop. First of all, it's not a bang.
It's a swoop. Can somebody address
the side? It's swooped to the side, y'all. We finna get into this next story though. I want y'all to see this next story. Hold on. This next story right here, this kind of pissed me off. A high school teacher was fired because video surfaced of him fighting a student after he was mocking him for being a shooting victim. He had actually gotten shot. Let me share this screen with y'all and share the audio.
For the first punch and leading to this. Video shows Strain's chemistry teacher on top of him, holding him down. The issue starting with the type of mask Strain wore.
As I'm transitioning to my 4th period class, which is chemistry, his class, I'm going to his classroom. And then he tells me that I'm not going to be able to walk in his classroom with the bandana that I have on, but it's a face mask. It's the first time. And I've worn it before in his classroom. That's why I don't get what he's saying.
The back and forth between them led to the alleged comments William Bennett made towards Strain, bringing the teen back to the moment in July 2020 when he got shot during a drive-by as he sat with his friends on a patio.
I understand that I was in the wrong, but you don't have no right to put your hands on me.
Absolutely.
Strain says he got a knee to the face and left with a bloody skinned knee near his gunshot wound.
A knee to the face?
His head still pounding after the teacher gripped and pulled his hair. Erica Strain admits her son isn't a saint, but says she's angered this happened to her son while he's trying to get his life back on track.
You know that I have your back. I know.
Mom. No, that's right.
I just don't want you to worry about the situation. Because as long as I'm not dead, Mom, I'm right by your side.
Oh, Lord have mercy as a mama that hurts to hear that. Let me just read what this article says real quick. It was said the 16-year-old student Jamar Strain allegedly took a swing at Bennett after the teacher mocked him with a cruel comment regarding a drive-by shooting, which Jamar survived in 2020. Investigators said that Bennett admitted to saying something to the child about being shot that provoked him. Jamar and led to the punch. According to the letter, Bennett reportedly told Jamar, "You're just going to be another black boy shot," after he swung at him. Bennett then caught the student, put his whole body weight on top of him. That's what the teacher told Child Protective Services. So he lost his job. It doesn't say in here if he was charged with any sort of, it just says Child Protective Services report, which was included in the documents related in the investigation. They don't say if he was actually charged with anything.
He wasn't.
No, I was going to say, if y'all know, drop it down in the comments and let me know.
You know, this happened in my city. This happened up the street from my job. He did not get charged. He got fired, and that was after a protest. Like, Moore High School is one of, I'm sorry, I didn't mean just to jump in like that, Sissy.
Go ahead.
Moore High School is not that good of a high school.
Right.
So it does not surprise me that a teacher did anything like that. I'm honestly surprised it just took this long because the last national incident we had involving a school was when the teacher called another student nigga. Remember, Boondocks made a whole episode about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even understand why they think that it's okay. They think it's okay to Miranda.
Our trauma means less than nothing.
Yeah, why do they think it's okay?
Our trauma means less than nothing.
Police and what the fuck?
The fact that a grown man, somebody's father, had the balls to say that to a child who is still recovering psychologically from a gunshot wound, from a drive-by. You think it's okay to tell him you're another kid gonna die from being shot?
They clearly do. They clearly think that that's an option.
But this is what happens when you're in the South.
Mizzle, what are your thoughts on it? Do you feel like he should have been charged with something? And what do you think he should have been charged with?
I'll say this. Yes, that teacher's wrong. Teacher's clearly wrong. Clearly wrong for saying what he said. That led to a fight. I think the best was getting fired. Now, whether you need to get charged, I don't know. I'm not going to say. I'm going to be honest. I don't know whether he should get charged for that. Because...
For tackling a child like that?
Yeah, but after a punch was made. So it's like, yes, he said what he said, and he provoked the child and everything. But
it's crazy.
He made a statement. The child swung, and then he went back. So if he didn't swung, will y'all would say he'd be charged, or y'all would just say he needs to get fired? So I think he should just get fired, and he did get fired. And I think y'all say it was after protest, whatever. But most schools don't fire the teacher right away unless they investigate afterwards anyway.
Yeah, that much I know.
And they realize, they say, you know what? You provoked this child, and that was a sensitive comment that you made towards this child for you to say that, because whatever you think, that should never came out your mouth, and you will never had this fight.
Yes, and Ms., as you said, responsibly, in my opinion, my child would not have swung unless.
Now, if I was the child, I would have said, "Listen, you said what?" And I heard people say that.
And that's when you swing. That's when you swing. But besides, you need to have respect for yourself. But when you swung, that's my thing.
Yeah. I get it. Everybody saying yes, he's attacking as the child. So yes, I understand why the child hit him. After a while, he's attacking the child.
I do. That
was only just words. Besides, that was only just words, and the child hit him first. So do you say he should get? So that means anybody who says some random things to someone should get charged no matter what and go to jail. That's
no. I feel the child should know restraint. They should know restraint.
So after this, he antagonized him, but at the same time, he should get fired. No pension, none of that. Lose all of that, and just get fired. And he learned.
I would like to know why he chose to stay working there. Why would you choose to stay working at that school, knowing? Because, like Baby Sis said, and it's a lot of schools in Louisville, Kentucky, hell, in Kentucky, period. There's some real hood schools.
Because these niggas like federal work. They like federal jobs.
Okay, but more out of the city of Louisville, because this is where it happened. It happened in my city. Moore is not that bad of a school. On the scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 5.
That's what I'm looking at, JW, right there. I understand him restraining him and holding him down. I get that. But it was the going back and the knee to the face and the hair pulling. That's what got me like, wait a minute, hold on, because at that point, your adrenaline is rushing and you just trying to get at him. At that point, it's one thing if you just trying to hold him down and restrain him until security comes and the campus security can get him. That's one thing, but. And then I get to, in the heat of the moment, you got students all around you. They got their phones out. They on top, they record and talk about, get off of him and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But once they got you up and they separated you guys, for you to then lunge back and then grab his hair to where he's having a swing like you actually fighting, that's totally different to me. That right there would have me like, wait a minute now. You as the adult should know you need to walk away from that. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like. I would do the time hell. I'm sick of these people thinking they can do and say whatever. At 16 years old, control yourself, restraint and impulse control is at a 10. Right. I get that. And then plus two, he's a young, let's keep it real. He's a young black man and all his friends was around. He was trying to show out. The teacher ain't finna talk to me any kind of way. And he said he wore it in the classroom before. What if the teacher told him before he couldn't wear it before? And he told him, look, I'll let you wear this and this only time, but next time you cannot wear it. You never know. I feel like it was a little bit more to it. But then again, like I said, when it comes to pulling the hair, nope.
There's always something more to it. We're never going to get the full story unless we're there. But from what we have right now, the teacher was totally wrong. The kid's a kid. The kid is wrong to a certain extent, but you're 40, 50, 60 years old. You know better. Why are you trying to further traumatize a child? And he's not even your child.
Speaking of traumatized, y'all want to hear some weird white people shit? Listen to this.
Always.
Weird white people shit. Let's share this real quick. And lo and behold, she has to be from Texas. A mom is charged for stuffing her COVID positive teen son in her trunk because she didn't want to risk getting it. Okay. I'm going to read this story to you guys. A Texas mother is facing criminal charges after. Hold on, listen. A Texas mother is facing criminal charges after she allegedly stuffed her 14-year-old son in the trunk of her car because he tested positive for COVID-19 and she didn't want to risk getting it. According to the New York Post, Sarah Bean, 41, Lord have mercy, literally put him in the trunk and took him with her to a drive-through coronavirus testing center in Houston. This was on January 3rd. Witnesses at the site reported hearing noises coming from the back of the vehicle when she pulled up to the tent.
The back of the car?
The health services director on site asked the mother to open the trunk, revealing the teenager lying down. Her excuse was just shocking. The mother stated she put her son inside the trunk to prevent her from getting exposed to possible COVID while driving him to the stadium for additional testing. The testing director informed her that she wouldn't test him until the boy was sitting in the back seat of the car. He then called the police. A warrant was issued on Friday. She has been arrested and charged with child endangerment. This is just insane. Mizzle, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts?
Now, if anybody needs to get charged, she needs to get charged. She needs to get charged. The other one was a fight. She needs to get charged. Down. Whether it was a student or not, there was a fight. She didn't get charged. Because you know what? That is child endangerment. Now, at the end of the day, when your kid gets sick, before all this panorama happened, your kid gets sick, what you do? Nurse them back to health or take her to the doctor and do all that stuff. Now, you scared to get COVID, all you need to do, put a mask on him, drive him and get to the testing site and that. What are you doing putting him in the trunk for? Because you didn't. That's it. Where's the father at?
You better go all the way in, bro. Go all the way in, bro.
If you were scared,
go in, bro.
To take him to the doctor or get another family to take him to the testing site.
Bro.
You stayed home. So what is you doing by putting him in the trunk? that is crazy. And your extreme thing because you didn't want to get it, then you don't need to be a mother and take your child away. You don't need to be a mother. And I hate when a lot of these parents think about themselves. Once you have a child, you need to stop being selfish. That's what some people
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Stop being selfish. You have a child. So if your child gets sick of this remember this new disease that everybody is going through, then you need to do what they need to do to make sure your child is healthy again. But to put him in the trunk, he could have died.
Yep.
And what can you do? So no, you don't need your child again. And she don't need any more children. And that if I was a family member, I would even stop talking to her. I would say, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't want to come to no family functions. You better not come around me. I don't want to see you. None of that. Because every time I see you, I'll get disgusted. I will curse you out. So do not vow destiny to this cookout because I want to see her. You put a child in the seat, I don't want to see her. So no, I don't care. Nobody said because at the end of the day, this is crazy. That's crazy. Put a mask on, call it a day, or call a father, or call somebody else to take the child somewhere to get the testing done. Like really, that's dumb. Then we get parents who don't want. And then you got parents who want to be want to be parents, and they can't be parents because they can't conceive, whatever, and who wants the child to love, and that's too much. That's too much. So I'm done.
You faulty ass parents. You faulty ass parents. You faulty ass parents. Do I have to finish my words?
That's her Neale thoughts. You faulty ass parents. I try to take the COVID from my kid like a truck. Yes, before I put it in the trunk, wear a mask. Doggone Cola said she should have put a plastic bag over her head. Like she should have known better. True that. If anybody is gonna be charged with doggone child endanger, if anything, her. That's just stupid. That is plain, flat out dumb and stupid to put your child in a trunk of a car. What if the boy would have died of suffocation?
I mean, she clearly did not care about that. She cared about not catching COVID.
Look, it's like, what kind of car was it?
Right.
Oh my God, I was thinking the same thing.
I am thoroughly curious because if he's laying like flat in the car, pretty spacious, he probably had enough air to make it to the testing site. You know, of course, they were going to have to pop the trunk, so he would have had more air to make it back home. But mama doesn't need to be a mama no more.
Mama didn't think that one through. Mama didn't think that one through at all.
I mean, why? How old was the kid?
He was 16.
So why couldn't he drive himself?
He probably didn't have no license.
He had a permit. I'm pretty 16 is still learner's permit, right?
Right, but he probably didn't have one. He probably didn't have one.
Doubly shame on you, Mom. We're in the middle of a Panda Express. I think teaching your kids to be independent would have prevented at least a big scare from you getting COVID. So you know what? Jail time, Mama. I hope you drop the soap too. I'm gonna make a list.
Put a post-it note. Put a post-it note about everybody who you hope drops
the soap. And I hope you one of them. Like, I didn't really.
Oh my God, I was just gonna say that, Cola. Where was he gonna quarantine?
And then other family members.
She was gonna make them quarantine on the roof of the house.
He said probably a Toyota Corolla. Joseph silly.
Wait, no. I was thinking like my my nephews, they're okay. I'm sorry, but where they need to sprinkle their shit is kind of let's just say tell them to sprinkle their shit.
Okay, I don't get what that means. I'm lost.
They're persnickety as I am.
Oh,
as I am persnickety, and So it's like
Your hair looks really nice in this picture. I'm so sorry that the ladies on D Block is gonna mess that up. Maybe that looks like a weave too.
But yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
Well, my nephews are like, okay, let me be responsible. I'm like the only son, and women know what this is. It's like when you're the only son of a family, and women know how they protect their only son. Okay, so I don't need none of y'all to run that down, but women know when you're the only son, you protect your only son. Okay,
this will
so
say no, stop.
No, live life. It was not a stupid mistake. The stupid mistake is getting COVID because you hung around the wrong person. You don't put your whole child in the trunk of a car because you're scared of infection disease.
But women but women know when they have their only son, they like treasure the only son. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the only son.
Are you drunk?
I don't know. Wait,
are you drunk?
No, I am not drunk, and that is the problem. I am not on your level because I am lost.
At the end of the day, before the panorama, it was other sickness. So she didn't like being sick, and that's the case. Why you have a child? Like people get sick. Like you stay in the house all day without being around anybody. Like and she's smiling in this picture. What you smiling? Now like, turn your smile to a frown, and now you don't deserve your child. You don't deserve your child. Like I understand, he's 16 years old. You could have had somebody else take the kid if you didn't want it. Or where's the father? Where's the other family members at? Come on now. I don't want to hear that.
But you know we know it'd be ironic.
No, Mizzle just laid it down.
Listen, you know what'll be ironic? She still gets COVID anyway.
Right. You did all that for nothing. You embarrassed yourself, your whole family for nothing, and you
got
still
COVID. You still got the Omarosa.
Yeah.
Omarion still came and touched you. Like, what did you accomplish, sis? You didn't accomplish nothing, bro.
Don't forget Delonte.
I'm calling the police on all y'all. I'm about to
call the police on me.
All y'all.
Please don't call the police on me. Call the police.
Yes, I'm calling the police on you.
Listen, we're gonna call.
You don't have my address to call the police.
We're gonna call the police on Mama Jones, okay? And I'm gonna show you why. Jim Jones was recently on Angela Yee's lip service, and this is what he had to say about learning how to French kiss.
No! Taught me everything about sex.
Like, wait,
my first condoms.
No!
Most taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
Taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just okay. My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
so
my mom she showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now. And look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they had.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
Mm-hmm. The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah.
What did your
Mizzle, the first time you tongue kissed somebody, did you think it was gross? I know I did. I was like, oh,
yeah, no,
when you tongue kiss somebody who don't know what they're doing, they use all that spit. I said, what the hell are you doing?
It was gross. I mean, now, of course, I love kissing. I love to kiss. But first I was like, oh, what are you doing? You put your thing out. Like, this guy. What do you think about that, Mizzle? What do you think? Mama Jones taught him how to kiss, how to tongue kiss.
I find that disgusting and gross. Now, let's say this. And then he gonna try to come out saying that he was joking and people taking it the wrong way. I said, listen, no. The way how you put it out there, it was no wrong interpretation. You said that you learned how to tongue kiss from your mom. When Angela or somebody told how did she tell you, you said with your mouth. Who could get that wrong? You didn't say we practice in the air, distance, and you didn't say you use a baby doll. You didn't say none of that. You said with her mouth. So anybody who heard that could say that, oh, your mom kissed you in the mouth and teach you how to tongue kiss. That is gross. That's gross. And it shows the freaking dynamic between those two because it has that really crazy not crazy, strange codependency between each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, you could tell. You could tell. And then Mama Jones gonna come out and say that, no, I try and teach the tongue kiss for survival. Who needs a tongue kiss for survival?
For survival.
You clean for survive. You eat for survive. You buy things for survival. You shelter for survival. Not tongue kiss for survival. You don't have to tongue kiss to survive. So what you doing? And it was tongue. We pull our tongue out. You pull your tongue out to do what? You pull your tongue out to do. How you learn how to tongue kiss by putting your tongue down in the air? That don't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
So it was true. And then you try to come up and say it was a joke. No, you knew what you said, and then you try to make it seem like, oh, it's my mom. Like it was no big deal. I know it's a perfectly big deal. A lot of us grew up kissing on our parents in the cheek. I never kissed my mom in the mouth. When you probably a baby, I don't know, because I never know that. But when I remember, everything was on the cheek. I didn't see parents kiss their children in the mouth. But no, at a certain age, you don't do that. And I mean, yes, you want to teach your son sex and everything. You could have born another girl in his age, to teach a tongue kiss or something else. That was too much. It was weird. It was grossed out, and he knew it was grossed out. That's why he came out saying it was a joke. Well, it's not a joke. You don't joke about your mom and like that. And it was ridiculous. And you try and say we're trying to make you irrelevant and try to give you clout. And so I said, what is this? You put it out there. Nobody was checking for you.
Bro. Can I say something? Okay. I love my women, strong black women, but I'm not about to kiss you in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm about to, I love you down, but I'm not about to kiss you in your mouth.
You talk about your relative? Or you talk about
black women? No. I'm not about to kiss you down in your mouth at all. I'm not about to tongue kiss you.
He's talking about his mama kissing him in the mouth. I know what you said in general. He's talking about his mama.
No. I'm not doing that at all. No. Kiss you on your cheek. Okay, yeah. And then allowing your mom kissing you on your cheek to tell you like to calm down. You know, that's a trend. Yeah. But no.
Baby sis, what's your thoughts on Jim Jones saying his mama taught him how to tongue kiss?
There's a reason why Mama Jones didn't like Chrissy.
Clearly.
So there we go. Maybe
Mama Jones always seen Jim as her man. She never really. That's just my opinion. She seen him as her man first, and then her son.
I mean, who said? I think Cola said it. Hopefully, Mama didn't teach him how to kiss something else.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. She
and that's like really nasty.
That would do that. She seemed like the type of mama that would do that. Or tell him when you do it, you gotta make, or at least tell him you gotta make sure you're doing this or something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what is so wrong with you want to guide your child, your son towards his sexual awakening, find him pornos, direct him to websites,
or like Coda said, put on a movie and let him figure it out.
Exactly. Why are you molesting your own child? Because that is what she did. Let's not beat around. If you are tonguing down your child, if you're tonguing down a child, that is molestation. I'm putting it out there and it is going to stay out there because that's the truth. Mama Jones is a predator and she preyed upon her child and now he's all the way fucked up.
Mm-hmm. And that could be, I wonder if that has anything to do with him not being able to make a commitment. Because, him and Chrissy still ain't married.
And I wonder why. Because he technically can't marry Chrissy because he's already married to his mama.
True that. If I was Chrissy, I'd have been gone
a long time ago.
I'd have been gone after she proposed to him first, and then he backdoored and proposed to her. And we at least a good, how many years would y'all say out from the proposal? At least 10 years out from that proposal.
They've been together for fucking 30, 100 years, all right?
Wait, Chrissy is just like his mama.
Yeah, she's like Mama Jones in a lot of ways. I will say
she's
that.
Just like his mama.
But she's
but
smarter.
She's not his mama, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
My mama and daddy taught me where the birds and the bees, and that's it. I don't know. My mama taught me all of everything. That's why I was shy. I just knew.
And this is a bigger problem, the bigger issue when you have kids in a young age. When you young yourself, you have kids in a young age, you will treat your child like it's your equal or some your friend, instead of being a parent and child dynamic. And for that blurred the lines, it got crossed out. So that's why their relationship was always been weird to us, because it's like you treat.
She's holding him.
It's like that's your man. It's like that. No, let's go ahead. I finished.
No, I was about to say, hasn't Mama Jones called Jim Jones her man? Like, hasn't she said that this is my man?
I don't know.
I wouldn't even be surprised if she slipped up and said it.
I'm almost positive I saw that in an episode of Love and Hip Hop when Mama Jones and Chrissy were going at it one time, and she said, "No, this is my man." Somebody correct me on that one. That one I will check that one.
And then we try and explain, well, she was 17, she had me at 17, and stuff like that, and make it seem like it was no big deal. I said, no, that's not right, because now she had a mentality like you like an equal, like a man to her figure, instead of a son. And it was grossed out. He explained it all wrong. If you would explain it correctly, that we would not be grossed out. He knew he said it was wrong, and that's why he made it seem like we was the wrong. Taking out of proportion.
There's no wrong way to say that your mama taught you how to kiss with her tongue. There's no right way and wrong way to say it. You just say it.
You just messed up. And it's just nasty. and that's just that. That's just that on that. It's just nasty. But again, we're not surprised by nothing that Mama Jones does. Mama Jones says. Mama Jones is a hot mess. But yeah, he did try to come back and say that he was playing. But then I think, like you said, Mizzle, she backdoored and said she taught him for survival. If you teaching him how to be a gigolo, okay, I can understand that. But what is you teaching him how to tongue kiss have to do with the principles of life?
Unless she was teaching him how to survive a predatory situation, because that's exactly what he was in.
Tell you about sex when you were young.
My bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go back. My bad, y'all. But yeah, that's
you muted, Samir.
There you go.
We are realizing what she taught him.
Say it again.
We are realizing what she taught him.
Yeah, which was how to tongue kiss.
Yeah. So let's just put that on the table. She taught that nigga how to be a fuckboy. Am I lying?
Sir Neale. Pause. Sir Neale, what are you drinking? Because you feeling real good right now. What are you drinking? Or what have you drunk?
At this point, nothing, because my glass is empty.
You feeling good?
What have you been drinking? Because this has been my question since topic 2.
Listen here.
Let me live
We love you though, bro. We love you. Moving on though. Yeah. Sir Neale is okay.
Can I explain myself?
Go ahead. Please do.
Glacier water. The drinking. Wait.
Glacier water. You been drinking a whole lot of glacier water. What kind of glaciers them waters is from?
And
you drinking that glacier, yeah.
Yes. I don't be drinking too much.
Moving right along, y'all. The next thing that we are gonna get into, Ari Fletcher, she screwed herself. She screwed herself. I'm gonna play this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Now the headlines are reading that reportedly Ari is reported dropped from Rihanna's Savage X Fenty coming from her domestic violence comments that she said. Now, as y'all know, Chris Brown went upside Rihanna's head, and she don't play that when it comes to domestic violence. And she is getting these girls out here together that think they're gonna be representing Savage X Fenty and making comments about domestic violence. You see what she did to Drea. Okay, Rihanna does not play that. She snatched them bras and them draws right up off her ass and was like, no, ma'am, ain't no Savage X Fenty around here. Yeah. So the next person that got her check chopped off was Ari. And this is what Ari had to say, y'all.
So let's start there. That's one. Two, y'all are in the comments like, oh, when I was in a relationship, this boy put out. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what happened to you, what trauma you had. Nobody cares. This is you're trying to victimize yourself and use this. Oh, like this. Yeah, don't worry about my wig. Yes, child. Anyway, like, please, stop. You in the comments, you telling your stories about nobody cares. We do not care. We don't care. We don't care. Okay. We do not care at all. Like, we don't care. We don't care. We don't. We just don't.
So being that she didn't care, Rihanna said, I don't care neither. And snatched that Fenty right up from up under her ass. Mizzle, what do you think about that? You know, I don't believe in cancel culture, but she don't have no talent anyway. How she even got put on in the first place, I'm not understanding. If y'all know how she got put on, what she does,
money back, yo.
Drop it down below and let me know. Aside from being a baby mama of a rapper, what do you think about what she said? And was Rihanna right for pulling that Savage deal from her?
Yes, and she's always a straight bird. Period. She's a straight bird. Because at the end of the day, you made a joke. This is what she was saying. If y'all don't remember what she said, she was on an interview saying that, oh, you know what? I was like, listen, if maybe man got in a fight and everything, I would want him to put out a gun on me for me to get leave because I need that. I need that. He needs to put a gun on me so for me to leave. I was going to leave the relationship. He needs to put out a gun on me so I could leave. So I was like, when we all heard that, I was like, girl, that's not something to joke about. Because at the end of the day, people will die, literally die by getting a gun put on them from the man who don't want them to leave. Especially when they're ready to leave, they shoot them. It's like, no, people die, lose their life of a DV. And me growing up in a DV environment, that's not something to grow. That's me watching my mother getting DV. It's like you don't take that lightly. And then people who watches you, see you, say something you don't care about people's experiences, about what you said was a triggering statement. We don't care. And that's surprising that she had 17,000 people watch her. That number should have went to 0 after she said we don't care. 0 viewers. Because you are wrong for saying that. You don't care if something happened to you. You was the one that called the police when your man hit you up inside your head, whatever happened. Were you the one who called the police when your man was hitting you? So now we should feel sorry for you. But now when other people put their stories about you saying somebody with a gun on you before you leave, that's not something cute. If you want to leave the situation, if you want to leave the relationship, nobody should be threatening you with a gun. And there are people who die because their man threatened them with a gun and they not here to tell their story. For you to say you don't care and you are in sponsoring and reporting, supporting someone who has been a domestic violence survivor, about the person who hired you or whatever sponsored you. So yes, Rihanna is right to drop her, and if it's true or not. Rihanna has every right to drop her because at the end of the day, if Rihanna support this person in her brand, model her clothes, and be a sponsorship, then that means she support what she said. And for her to be, then people will say Rihanna's a hypocrite. You know, Rihanna don't play about her money.
True that.
She don't play about her money. So you're done.
Can I just be a little bit ratchet? Just a little bit. Cola. If don't nobody else get me on this, Cola is gonna get me on this because Cola is ratchet like me and she's hood like me and she'll fight a nigga like me. Listen, I think when Ari was doing the podcast, because she was on the podcast when she said this, don't call me a white girl. If y'all have not checked out her podcast, check her podcast out because she is hilarious. But I think that she was trying to be funny when she said what she said on that podcast. I just don't think it went over well. She went overboard with the joke. Like, the ratchet part of me gets what she's saying in the sense of you like for your man to be aggressive and not really controlling, but like if we get into it, somewhat puts you in your place. You know what I mean? Not putting his hands on you, not being physical with you, nothing like that. Just showing that assertiveness, because that could be sexy for someone. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? If you are a strong man and you know how to put that across right, you know what I'm saying? I think where she went left with it, when she went too far with the joke, was like, yeah, you know, you want a nigga to pull out his gun and be like, bitch, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, no, ooh, no, you went a little bit too far with it. But the ratchet in me understands what she meant when she said, I like my man to be a little bit aggressive, like put me in my place and tell me da-da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, I think what she said backfired on her, and so she had to clean it up. And so for her, she's ignorant. And so her way of dealing with that is to be defensive instead of saying, okay, my bad, I didn't mean it like this. This is what I meant. Cola, tell me I'm lying, Cola. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me you don't like that your husband is just a little bit aggressive with you, but she just went too far with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I understand what some people, like females, say, oh, yeah, I like that. But you have to be understanding. You got to be mindful of what you wish for. You could say, you say you want a man to do that, when a man actually does that, it's not cute when it's being done.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful. Yes, I guess you thinking that, oh, yeah, I want my man to put me in place if I get out of line. But by just saying, go sit down, girl. Stay in the corner. Sit down. She could have said that. But no, oh, no, I want him to put in the gun on me to make me sit down, not make me leave. That was way too far. That's insensitive. So you got to be careful when you ask for it. If you get a man like that, you will either be survive or 6 feet under. So you think that's a joke then?
Hey, Sydney, how are you? Yes, Liver of Life. I would absolutely care about, people posting comments about abuse. Absolutely. What I'm saying is she's ignorant and the joke didn't go over well what she was trying to say. And instead of her apologizing and cleaning it up, she's going on the defensive mode and saying, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. But we all know that you care because like you said, Mizzle, she was just in some domestic stuff with her baby daddy not too long ago. So, and everybody's seen it play out. So we know you're going to call the police. We know that you're not down with the abuse, but it's just, she's too ignorant and she's too young to realize like, hey girl, she eventually, when she get older, somebody going to tell her, girl, what you said was stupid. That's real stupid. Because that's going to always and forever be over her. Baby sis, what are your thoughts on that?
Ignorance can only get you but so far. I don't believe. Am I muted?
No, we hear you.
Okay. I'm over here eating some candy too. I don't believe she doubled down on her. I don't care about domestic violence because she's ignorant. I believe she doubled down on it because she clearly thinks that whatever happened to her is not a big deal. And she is spitting on every other domestic violence survivor and it's like, hey, y'all should be like me. I was abused and I'm okay. Nobody cares what happened to you. So no, good for Rihanna for pulling her. Well, she can add me now.
Okay.
But what'd she do to Drea? I missed that.
No, because Drea said the same thing. Drea was on a podcast and she made a comment about Megan Thee Stallion being shot by Tory Lanez. She was like, yeah, I love that hood rat shit. Like, that's how you know a nigga love you. Like, yeah, I would love for a nigga to shoot me in the foot. Basically, same thing. You trying to be funny and make jokes, but the joke is not going over right at all.
That is not even something to joke about.
No. And then like Opulence says, she thinks no one cares about her being abused, but we do. And I was getting that from her too. When she was like, nobody cares. We don't care. We don't care.
Because nobody cared about her.
I was seeing that as her saying that like to herself. Like that's how she felt when she was in that situation that nobody cared. But either way it go, I don't know how she was famous as it was in the beginning. Like I said, I'm 41, so I don't know about these young ratchets. I know about the old ratchets. So how she's famous, I don't know. But you had to deal with Rihanna,
and
you gotta be to mess up your deal with Rihanna, with Riri. That's just stupid. Everybody has their sex fantasies, but when it comes to weapons, it's like, whoa, we're not playing cops and robbers right now. We're trying to get in. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you got to understand, like, if your money is based on sponsorships and partnerships and deals and stuff like that, you have to understand your words is your contract. Mm-hmm. It's not like a regular employee, whatever. You can have more leeway in your union. Your words is your contract.
Which is why
if you say things, especially you got to understand who you partner with. If you partner with Rihanna, knowing she was surviving for the DV case, that was a clearly violation of your contract because you messed up. You know she was a survivor, so you know she don't play this game. So when you in here being influencers or being a model, being anybody who people watches you, your words is your bond, and your words could get you in trouble. I don't understand why people don't understand that. You make your money from there. You're not making your money by doing them 9 to 5. You're making your money do that. So you have to be mindful of your words. So if you're going to interviews, you're going anything else, if you know any sensitive topic, and when you especially partner with Rihanna, say some stuff like that, you knew you're going to get some consequences. So don't act like now you want people to be sorry for you. No, you said that.
Which is why I don't believe her being ignorant. I believe it was her being arrogant.
Yeah, true.
I believe she thought that she got the sponsorship with Rihanna, that she's dating or was dating Moneybagg Yo, that she's about to get this bag, that she could just pop off at the mouth and there'd be no consequences. Honey, did you forget you're still black? Come on. Yeah. You forget you're still working for a black woman. Don't.
Very true, baby sis.
Don't think just because you got a little white famous based off of your association with other people. Come on. Ignorant and age be damned. Because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing because she had ample time to take it back. She had ample time to think before she said it in the first place.
That is very true.
So,
one of the second to the last thing that we're going to get into today, y'all, the government is coming at us with a new distraction against the Omarosa. Taco Bell for the last 100 years has had one job. Your one job was to make damn tacos.
And burritos.
Tacos, crunchy tacos, and nachos Bel Grandes. It's cinnamon twist. That was your job. Now they already lost me when they started doing the Taco Bell's breakfast. If your tacos mess my stomach up, what the hell make you think I'm gonna come and get a biscuit burrito or egg burrito from y'all in the morning? Now these niggas is selling chicken. Baby sis said she gonna go get her some Taco Bell chicken.
I already did.
You gonna go get you some Taco Bell chicken. Was it good?
It was actually okay. Junior ate one too.
Was it bussin' or it's just regular fried chicken with a Taco Bell name?
No, I don't know what kind of seasoning and shit that they use.
Bring back the Mexican pizza.
The Mexican pizza is coming back this year. It's coming back later this year.
Oh, I wanted to fight somebody.
Mexican pizza is coming back sometime this year.
That's the only reason why I would go to Taco Bell was to get my Mexican pizza.
them chicken wings. Like Junior, he's a very picky eater. And this little boy, he took one of my chicken wings and he just started eating it. And he liked it.
I feel like the chicken wing would taste like one of the tacos.
It does not taste like a taco.
It's not fried in taco seasoning.
I don't know what kind of seasoning they use on it, but the seasoning was fucking delicious.
Mizzle, you gonna eat some Taco Bell chicken wings? That just don't even sound right.
No. No. I'm picking it myself. Let me see this. Taco Bell, yes. Taco Bell does a lot of tacos. I would go to Taco Bell for tacos, nachos, nacho chips, dips, all that stuff, because that's what they're known for. But why every restaurant that want to try something new, they use chicken as they go to?
But look. Any other time I get anything else from Taco Bell, a chalupa, a quesadilla, you gotta go to the bathroom after you eat Taco Bell. You know it, all right?
I don't eat Taco Bell like that, but yes, it does make me go to the bathroom. But
I did not
for that.
I did not have to go to the bathroom after I ate them chicken wings.
Oh, well, I guess Taco Bell want to do something different. Okay, that's
no.
But why everybody why chicken gotta be their go-to? Why you try something else?
Like you gotta be
chicken, you have to understand chicken is the universal meat.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
I'm saying, like, come on, I would not try it. I didn't care for it. When I heard about they doing the limited edition of chicken wings, I said, okay, y'all can eat that. At the end of the day, my chicken wings. I'm not going to no freaking Taco Bell for no chicken wings.
I'm just not gonna do that.
I still haven't tried the hottie sauce. I know I don't be trying new things like that because they want to come out because somebody's famous.
Cool Ranch taco is fucking disgusting.
So
you know what? You muted for the rest of the night. Hell no.
I'm not doing none of that. So I ain't trying the hottie sauce. I ain't trying the chicken wings. I'm not trying none of this new thing. So no, I barely tried a freaking chicken sandwich that I had at Popeyes. My mother had to buy it for me to try it. So no, I'm not doing none of that. So it is what it is. Taco Bell's, you good. Whoever ate it, y'all had a good time. That's good.
I did have a good time. Thank you.
I'm not trying it. I don't really care about it. The only way I try it is somebody buy it, but I'm not buying it and stuff like that. And I said, no, Taco Bell. Don't even tell me it's for Taco Bell. Then I would say, oh,
I'm gonna write a letter to corporate. If Taco Bell come out with a damn chicken sandwich,
I'm not gonna try that. I don't even like chicken sandwiches.
Taco Bell already, don't they got a chicken burrito already with a little piece of fried chicken or something up in it? The one here do. I believe they do. That Cool Ranch taco was busting. Baby. Oh, I'm telling you. It's good. I'm trying to tell you though.
No.
But as for me and my guts, the way my irritable bowel syndrome is set up, I'm only trying them damn wings. If somebody else buy them wings, I'm not spending my good money on something that I know is going to fuck my stomach up. I can already see it.
Again, it did mess up my stomach.
You must have caught them on a good day. You must have caught the cook that don't be because doggone Taco Bell is notorious for fucking your guts up. I don't know about no taco wing chicken, but nah, I'm like a taco wing. I don't know about no taco wing, y'all.
Taco wing.
Can't even do it. I can't. Mizzle say I don't like the workers. I don't like the boss. I don't like nobody. Y'all, real quick before we get out of here tonight's Would You Rather, okay? What did Liver of Life say? No, she ate them today, right?
I did.
Exactly. Give it some time.
Give it time.
It ain't had time to marinate 24 hours in your stomach. 24 hours in your stomach, it's going to come out kicking like Kung Fu Panda.
Start doing the Matrix.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Start busting all up in your damn guts.
No, because like it's right after I get done eating Taco Bell, like right after, like last bite in my stomach, throwing away everything. That's when I got to go to the bathroom.
And see, when they took away the Cool Ranch taco, at first I was like, all right. No, first when they took away that double-decker taco, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to fight somebody in. But I was like, you know what? It's cool because I still got my little Mexican pizza. And because when they first came out with the Cool Ranch and the nachos,
I like the Doritos
tacos. I was like,
I like the nacho one.
So, but then they took away the Cool Ranch one. I was like, oh, you niggas is tripping. Y'all doing too much. That's all right. I still got my little Mexican pizza. Bitch, they took the Mexican pizza off. I was like, well, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, then where do you go? If I can't go to Bella Noche's, then where do you go? Girl,
did I tell you?
Mad.
They might open up a Jack in the Box here.
You told me. Let me tell y'all something. So, my sister's first time ever coming to Texas, we went to the Marley Festival. That explains it all. We went to the Marley Festival. Okay, we had a good ass doggone time. So I told my sister, she was hungry. I said, nigga, I'm gonna take you to Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is like the roster food, like the high food afterwards. If y'all don't know what Jack in the Box is, Jack in the Box is purely pothead food. I feel like, because some of the combinations of food that
it's so weird.
It's so weird, but it's so doggone good.
I need them egg rolls in my mouth now.
My sister lost her rabbit ass mind. She was like, oh, this shit is good. It was so doggone funny. Anyways, y'all, Taco Bell was a nightcap, but them y'all was nice. I'm telling you, Taco Bell be doing a hammer time and electric slide, baby. It be doing a hammer time electric slide, the Bankhead bounce, and a funky Watusi. Tonight's Would You Rather, okay? I got two of them for y'all. Would you rather send a sext to your mom or send a nude to your ex?
Wait, so send a sex tape to your mom?
Would you like a sext of your
my mama's about to.
Would you rather accidentally sexting your mom or send a nude picture of yourself to one of your old exes?
Okay. So,
my mama's getting 3 paragraphs out of me.
Oh, no.
You would accidentally send your coochie to mama?
Yeah. She didn't see it before.
How would you explain that, though? How you going to explain that? Like, see what and what if daddy accidentally had the phone?
First of all, that'll never happen because daddy don't never need to see mama's phone.
You never know. What if they stranded out somewhere and they're like, babe, let me use your phone.
Guess what? He done seen it before too.
Yes, I
Sydney
agree.
said this to her ex. Mizzle, what did you do?
I agree with Sydney and live a life. I said it's my ex because at the end of the day, they was your ex for a reason. So they probably saw your freaking your stuff already before. You probably send nudes. You probably send privates and stuff like that to your ex. So getting on one little picture and not gonna hurt. You could just send it and block it.
Hold on though. What if it was that one annoying bugaboo ass ex that it took you forever to get away from, and you sent them that nude on accident, and now they thinking, oh shoot, the gates done open back up.
Listen, they haven't seen it. So what's the point? What's the point? You can still block it. Like at the end of the day, he still has access to you. You send the number, you can block the chat. No, you can block the number.
I'm not going through that again. Why? No, I'm not going out of my way to block nobody unless it's a bill collector.
None of that to my parents. That's not happening. I'm not saying
none of that to my parents. No, that's not happening.
That's not happening. I'm not saying none of that to my mother and anything. Whether she saw me when I was a baby, and that's what's her job. But as a grown man, no, she didn't see none of that. So
no, I would rather send it to my ex as well.
My ex be damned. No,
my mama is not seeing me naked. Exactly.
I don't care. I don't care.
The last, would you rather only for the rest of your life be able to have sex in the morning or at night? One time a day. You can only, for the rest of your life, you can only have sex one time a day. It could either be in the morning or at night.
Let me go. If one time a day, if you only can have sex in the morning and night. Me currently, right now, have my job.
And it'll be for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for the rest of my life. If my job, I'm gonna say from now to the rest of life. If I get home 11:30 at night and when midnight, I don't want to have sex. Usually, I may get horny and I might like the morning sex. Because when you wake up, get the morning sex adrenaline, and you're good for the rest of your day. So I would rather have sex for the rest of my life in the morning time because I could wake them up. Was I wake them up when they sleeping and stuff like that with some head or whatever, or they eating box, and we could just do what it do and just and everything. And that's the start of your day. You be happy, you be good. Cause I remember that one time, and I got that my guy smoked the blunt afterwards. I said, listen, the morning sex is good sex. So I don't do no nighttime because nighttime you be home, you want to go to sleep, you want to go take a shower, go to sleep. Morning time is what it's popping. So no, I do the morning time.
I agree. I would, if I could only do in the morning. In the
Like,
morning,
why?
get your day going. I'll be in a better mood. I ain't gotta nobody because you be good, and then you can go home at the end of the day and you can sleep because you're gonna wake up and it's gonna go all over again.
No, I need it at night. I need it at night because I like to sleep in as late as possible and get up at the last possible moment to get ready for my day. And if I have sex in the morning, that's going to piss me all the way off because that's going to interrupt my sleep.
Oh, no.
And I like my sleep more than sex.
What morning time? Like, y'all make it seem like it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's 6 booty call time. The morning time is like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
I'm at work at that time.
I'm talking about either like this. When I say either in the morning or at night, I mean literally when you first wake up in the morning, you rolling over and getting it, or right at nighttime, right before you getting ready to go to bed, right then and there.
Again, because I like to sleep as late as possible. So I'm going to need it the night before.
And see, it's kind of hard though, because if you get it good in the morning, then you might want to go back to sleep.
Exactly. Whereas at the end of the day, you are already in the bed. You're already getting ready to go to sleep. Like, hey, just
knock me out.
That's it.
Oh, good. Going to smile on my face. Wait, so you can only do it one time? Yes. Brittany said she'd rather choose death.
I mean, I would rather choose death too, because my ideal time to have sex is like midday in the afternoon. So if I had to choose morning or night, I would ideally choose death. Walk me to the guillotine. I'll do it myself.
I just thought of one more. Would you rather for the rest of your life, you have to have sex in the complete dark or with all the lights on?
Give me the dark. I can't stand lights, especially if I've been smoking and drinking.
You don't want to see nothing?
I want to say no, because if I'm not sober, then there's nothing for me to see anyway.
Mizzle, what you think? I'm nosy. I want to see. I want to see what it is.
I'd rather like when I like that sex, I like to really see what's going on. They can't do no completely dark because if I get the best, it's out of the other. So I'll choose the lights. Now, if you get the dark and you have bad sex and people you in the dark, it'd be best because you can roll your eyes, whatever. That's it, whatever.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, heavy up, whatever. If I'm giving it, then I like to see what's going on because it's like, listen, I need to see what's going on. Like I need to see if you painting on me and something like that. I need to see something. So I do the light and everything. So it could be a toss and turn, but I would choose the light over the darkness.
Give me a night light. I'll be okay.
I feel what you're saying, Brittany, because yes, when it's completely dark, it does heighten your system, your all your other senses in for some ways. But at the same time, like I said, I'm nosy. I want to see what it looks like.
Yes, because let's say if you get the dark,
if it smiles,
you know he's not doing nothing well. You can heighten your senses. You can be heightening your senses to the coma because ain't no smell.
What if we both have a fight right after we need to make us next to the moment, no matter the time of day? Look, Joseph and Brittany both trying to get around. You can't loophole. Would you rather? I can just close my eyes. That's what I'm talking about, JW. Or you can
again, if I'm not sober, I'm gonna need.
Live of life say he like looking in the face like he puts it down.
I hear that. You're like, yes, it goes.
Crazy.
Look at your face. Give the eye contact.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
You gotta make sure.
Y'all need to eat some more carrots because I can see in the dark.
And she liking it because if you hitting it and it's all dark, that bitch could be caught. She could be spoiling sleep.
Why can you not see in the dark?
It's like that, huh?
I like to see the faces too.
Why can you? I can see in the dark. Why can't y'all like see in the dark? Like y'all are weird.
Bitch, because everybody ain't goddamn
only like you said, the dark is only when you want to get in there and get a dark and you think it's fine. No, if you gonna have darkness, have some lights. If you gonna have a darkness, get some freaking like night lights. Like
again, I said night lights.
The club lights. It's like that. If you gonna do darkness, but not completely dark. No.
You
really want to be freaky, get some black lights. Ooh.
No, I don't want to get no black lights to see where everything ended up.
It'll be like a game. Where did it go? Where did it go?
What that spot is? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Y'all, we are turning this into an after hours lounge. Y'all, we appreciate y'all so much for coming and kicking it with us tonight. You could have been doing anything else, but of course, y'all are here with us, and I appreciate you so much for that. Make sure that you are checking out Mizzle's channel, okay? Mizzle is getting ready to do the watch along for Power, okay? I've already watched it, but I'm gonna watch it again so I can watch it with y'all because it was good. If y'all did not watch Power last night, it was good. I'm not gonna spoil it because Mizzle say he don't want to be spoiled.
Oh, I need to know. He didn't better not come out in a one episode. I'm about to say you that now.
All right, y'all. Well,
y'all look crazy.
Well, okay, Brittany Power was so good, but don't ruin it for him, Brittany. We just gonna watch along with him, and we gonna be surprised when he's surprised, girl. Okay.
Thank you, Liv. I'm glad we make your day good.
Thank you, everybody.
What time is the watch along? While you getting that
it's
together,
gonna be,
I'm gonna pull
let
up
me
this
see.
channel.
While y'all get prepared, let me get myself prepared then. So I get off, and it will probably be like 10 minutes, just like that. Probably like it's 10:34 now, or 9:34, y'all. Probably about 10:45, if we can do it. Eastern,
Right.
10:45 Eastern. So that means 9:45 Central.
Okay, I just put Mizzle's IG in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all are following Mizzle. Okay,
And you haven't subscribed to my channel. Subscribe to my channel too, y'all. I'll be doing some.
Thank you. You should be. That's baby bro right there. Like he was saying earlier in his live, we support each other. Okay, Mizzle is my boo. I'm gonna always support Mizzle. Period. Okay, he was there in the very beginning. When I started my YouTube, very beginning, he was there, and that's my baby bro, and I love the hell out of him. Good night to Opulence, Brittany, Life, Sydney, Cola that came through, Delilah, JW, Joseph, everybody that came through.
Delilah, I say hi to you.
Yeah, Delilah was up in here. Delilah slid through up in here real quick. I was like, all right, girl, I see you. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but y'all faithfully come here and kick it with us, and we appreciate y'all. We a small family, but we be having a good time over here with our little ass family, and I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all get ready to go to Mizzle.
What time do you do this each week? Somebody asked the question.
Oh my God. What time do you do this? Every Sunday at 7:30 Central Time. We used to do it at 7, but I pushed it back to 7:30-ish because Mizzle goes live right before we go live, and I wanted that time for him to be able to, you know, get off of his live and be comfortable, eat, and not have to rush, nothing like that. So we're here every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so next Sunday we'll be back again. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And until next time, Real Queens Real Talk. We'll holler at y'all. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. See y'all next Sunday. Real Queens Real Talk.
could call you a shot.